I think the key words in there is resilience, which basically means bouncing back. And the changing economic landscape is basically the changes that the economy has to go through from time to time. And any economy has got cycles. And these cycles, sometimes you are at the bottom of it, sometimes you're at the top of it. Now, we are not really interested when the wave is high. We are basically looking at when we are at the bottom and you need to bounce back. We are coming from a situation where we had COVID, we are changing the government, and there's a lot of change that is happening. So insurance companies basically have to become very, very resilient and bounce back after all this period of depressed performance, if you like. This theme was chosen for two reasons. First of all, I think everyone is aware where we're coming from as an industry, as a global economy. We were hit by the COVID pandemic, and then generally there's been some depression of some sort in terms of the economic performance of countries. And because of this, you'll see that the performance of insurance companies hasn't been very optimal. And thank God for the Zambian setup, we haven't had any casualties in our sector in terms of the impact of COVID, but we've been impacted. And this is where we are saying we need to bounce back. There's been a lot of claims related to COVID. There's a surge, especially for life companies. So what we are saying is that we need to continue to strengthen our resilience, because we've been resilient, but we need to continue to strengthen our resilience in that space. And also, the economy is changing. There's a projected sort of depression that is expected going forward. And therefore, this is a very, very timely thing to ensure that we strengthen our resilience even in the face of any downturn, economic-wise, as well as any future situation like pandemics. Thank you. This is our 8th conference, a very important event in the sense that it brings people into one place from various places, from all insurance players in the market. One, to do the networking. Two, to spark conversations around important topics. For example, what has been discussed in this year's conference, among the main important things are the new financial reporting standards, the IFRS 17. We've talked about the impending new Insurance Act. So conversations have started, and I believe that we're going to have action going into the future in terms of how some of these important discussions can be closed.